and just play the song on the radio. And that, I think, was the most weird experience for me because I don't really listen to myself a lot. So when I heard my song on the radio, I was like, wait, that's me. That's crazy.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Bianca B, and welcome to the Bianca B Show, where we talk about business, finances, and friendships. I'm super excited about today's guest. She's a 16-year-old musical theater student. She is a singer. She is overall just extremely talented. She is making her way through the industry. I'm super excited to speak with Erin Rose. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. So happy to finally meet you. I've heard great things. I've listened to your song, Not Cute. Super adorable. I love it. I like to start each interview with an icebreaker question. So my question for you is, if you could collaborate with any artist, who would it be and why?
That's hard, but I would probably say someone like Olivia Rodrigo. I really love her style of music, and she's a similar age to me, and we kind of write songs to the same target audience. It'd be really cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that so much. So you have a new single, Not Cute. Can you kind of just tell us a little bit about the inspo with this song?
Okay, so the inspo for my song Not Cute was when I was writing the song, I was like, I don't know what to write about. I haven't had anything that's like remotely, oh, well, this really extreme thing has happened to me. So I thought, well, what's something that every day could kind of annoy me? And then it reminded me of when people are talking to you, but they don't actually want to talk to you. They just need a reason to talk about themselves, and how it can sometimes get on your nerves.
And so, kind of walk us through a little bit of, how you became an artist and what is it about music that makes you want to keep going?
So how I became an artist, that's quite a funny story. So it was around lockdown, and obviously I did competitive swimming before lockdown. I did a lot of active outdoorsy things that I couldn't do in lockdown. So I kind of just started working on singing a little bit. It was something I always enjoyed, and I thought it would be really fun to just sort of work on that. And then I was doing the washing up, which is a funny thing in my household because I don't love doing chores. So my mum was filming it. But when she was filming it, I was actually singing. And that got posted on TikTok and blew up a little bit, which was really cool. And then 2 years later, I got a DM asking if I wanted to do a song. And I was like, of course I want to do a song. That sounds so cool. And then I got to meet Ashley and Skylar, and they were amazing, and they helped me produce my single. And I don't know really what to do next. I'm just there like, I'm going to carry on with this because this is so amazing and such a great opportunity.
Yeah. And, how was it being in the studio, and how long did the process happen? And shout outs to Ashley too.
So the process, it was quite long because when they DM'd me, I was actually in the middle of, in the UK, we have GCSEs, which is a really, really big set of exams. So I just started the first of my around 20 exams I had. So I had to wait a little bit until after I've done all my exams to start working on the music. So overall, it took about 6 months, but writing-wise, that took about 3 months for me to find the inspo, to be given the music, to work with Ashley and Skylar, to see what my song should be about and how it should sound.
That's so cool. And you're in musical theater, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So what is the difference between doing musical theater and then also being an artist? Because sometimes they're totally different, a different type of work ethic, different type of experience on stage. Kind of tell me a little bit about both and how you manage both.
Okay. So with musical theatre, I've been doing that for ages, for about 3 years. And it's a very interesting process because there's always different amount of time that you have per show. So during Christmas, I do a Christmas musical each year, which is really fun. That's over about 3 or 4 months, and it's a lot of building blocks slowly. So you would work on one component and then move on to the next, and it's a nice slow process, and there's a lot of people that you work with, and you build these amazing friendships with these people, and they're like a different kind of family. And then performing wise, it's so surreal when you're doing musical theatre. Everything seems so loud, but as soon as you step on stage, it feels like everything's gone silent. And the best part about it for me is when I'm performing on both sides. So I guess this is a similarity. It almost feels like I'm performing just in an empty room because I can't see the audience, because I'm just right in the music or the show or whatever's going on. It's such a lovely, immersive experience. And then performing wise, when it comes to more commercial music, I do know myself to get a little bit more nervous when it comes to it, because I feel like because I'm not playing a character, it always feels more real. So I always get a little bit more nervous, but they're both such amazing experiences.
I love that you said that because, when you're on stage, it's a different person. You're in your zone. And then when you're doing things like this or just being out, I know it can be really challenging, but you're doing amazing. You're 16 and, you're making waves on BBC radio. And to kind of tell us about that with the single and how that came about.
Oh, the single, that was such an amazing experience. So when it came out, I at that point was like, I don't know if I've put out like enough content for people to be interested in this. And then it was maybe a couple days after it came out that my school wanted to know what I'd been doing. So I told them all about that. And it came up that they sent it to our local newspaper. And from our local newspaper, someone from the BBC wanted to do an interview with me and just play the song on the radio. And that, I think, was the most weird experience for me, because I don't really listen to myself a lot. So when I heard my song on the radio, I was like, wait, that's me. That's crazy.
That's amazing. Where were you when you first heard the song on the radio?
I was in my living room. I'd just done the interview, and my mum wanted to put it on the channel so we could all listen to how it came out. And I was just sat on my sofa and I had my dog on my lap. He's so sweet. And when my song came on, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I can listen to it on the radio. But the funny part was my dog lifted his head up and he got really confused because I wasn't speaking, but my voice was on the radio.
That's so beautiful. I love that. What's your dog's name?
Angus. I have 2 dogs. The other one's Hamish, but he didn't care as much.
I have a dog too. I'm such a dog lover. I love that. I'm so proud of you and everything that you've accomplished so far. I mean, you're so young. You have such a big light. The song is amazing. I downloaded it on Spotify, so I really, really enjoyed it. I was listening to it last night on the way home from work, and I'm like, oh my God, this girl is going to be a star. And do you feel a pressure a little bit of like, now that you have the single out and it's doing so well, do you feel a little bit of pressure? Do you feel like, okay, I need to get on it and I need to start recording more?
Yeah, after I got lots of listens, I got lots of positive feedback from the song. I was like, wait, I was not expecting this. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't the amount of positive feedback that I've gotten and the amazing opportunities. I was just like, maybe I should do a little bit more. And then the pressure is, if I do another song, is it going to be as good as success? Is it going to be as catchy? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, we always have those little, insecurities or whatever it may be when we're putting out content and putting ourselves out there, but you're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. This is only the beginning for you. And so, do you have any upcoming performances or projects that people should be aware of?
So I'm looking to write another song, which will be really fun. I don't know when, but I am looking to do another song. And in February, I'm doing one of my first plays, which is crazy because I've been doing musical theatre for 3 years and I haven't done a play yet. But I am the Dormouse in Alice in Wonderland, which is going to be quite fun.
Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. What grade are you in?
Oh, that's hard because I'm not sure which grades. Junior year. That's
okay.
what I
That's awesome. Where can people follow you? What's next for you?
So people can follow me on my Instagram, which is Erin Rose UK Official. I'm also on TikTok and Spotify. And basically just most platforms. You can stream me on, I think, Apple Music and Spotify.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Erin. I'm just super proud of you and everything. I can't wait to follow your journey. Your mom seems great. Shout out to your mom for putting everything together. And Ashley, I'm truly, truly honored to speak with you. Good luck with everything. I'll be watching you. Make sure you guys follow me at It's Bianca B and at Bianca B Show. Bye, guys. Bianca B, Bianca B, Bianca B, Bianca B, Bianca B, Bianca B.